Welcome to this free lecture from my Module 2 ZBrush Concept and Detailed Character Polypainting course. Hope you enjoy this little lecture, and if you're interested in doing the full polypainting course, watch the advert at the end of this free tutorial. Okay, if we look at this mesh, I've got a high resolution mesh here, and if I go and paint something like with my standard brush, you're going to see I've got quite a lot of resolution into that. Yeah. So what I want to do this time is I want to actually apply a surface noise to this, but I want to also polygroup it. At the moment, if we look, it's just one polygroup. The reason I want to polygroup it is it will be easier for me to select it later. So if I go into surface noise and I turn my surface noise on, I've just generated some surface noise on this using an alpha. I've made sure that my mix, my basic noise mix, has also been turned to 0, and I've got no color in this either, so I'm going to hit 0 to color. What I can do is I can click OK, and when I'm happy with this, what I could do is I could mask by noise. This will actually mask the highlights and all the cavities will be filled. But at this point, what I can do is I can create a polygroup. So if I go down to polygroup, I can actually group masked. I can hit that now. Now I can press the control key and drag, and if we look at our mask, let me just turn line off, you can see I've actually got a separate polygroup in there. Well, this means that I could go into this now and I could select part of it and I could color this part up. Let me just go into here, RGB and RGB on the 100, and I'm just going to fill that. Now I'm going to press the control shift and drag, and now I'm going to go into a blue down here and I'm going to fill that like that. I'm going to press the control shift and click, and now I've got both. Now it isn't that accurate with this. There is a little bit of leeway there with the polygroups, but you can do quite nice things with that. Now also remember that we've also got, now I've baked those in, if I turn the poly paint off here and I just go to a white up here, what I can do, I'm just going to put it in a basic material, is I can, with that noise still, those settings still the same, I can hit this and I could actually apply this to mesh. So now that's applied to mesh, I've actually got that in there. If I now go ahead and turn the poly paint on, you're going to see it's in the same place and we've got that mesh. Now we have got a little bit of stuff going on there. It's just because it's there. So I could go into a red again and I could fill this. Now I can press the control shift and click, and then we're getting a better result in there. So you can sort of create an almost like a cavity yourself doing this. And of course, you know, you can mask certain areas out. So I could go and mask this out, control shift, and then I've just got my highlight. So if I wanted to with a different brush, a standard brush on 100%, I could go in there and start adding some different colors around this. Then I could press the control shift and drag, and I would get this kind of orangey color fed into this as well. So, and again, another powerful function of, oh, I've actually pulled it out there as well, because I said the add-on, so I need to turn that off. There we go, it's better, and then you can get that type of effect. So again, that's using surface noise and applying that to polypaint, using that as a guide to apply to polypaint as a mask, actually being able to reuse the surface noise to pull the detail out and also to fill the cavities as well. So again, another use for surface noise that is very, very powerful. Again, all these things are sort of noted, and we do examples in the Polypainting Module 2 course. The advert's just about to come up. Watch that. If you like it, take the course. Welcome to Module 2, ZBrush Concept and Detailed Character Polypainting. So during this course, the main features are painting and texturing skin with control layers, using surface noise to add colour and additional detail, masking techniques, image reference and projections, colour build-up and development, many tips and tricks along the way, including material fills and blends, and as a bonus, final render settings and compositing inside of Photoshop, plus much more. To buy this course, please visit mojomojo.newzenler.com.